Well, stormy weather last night caused severe turbulence for a Delta Airlines flight from Salt Lake City.
Kris Van Cleave reports dozens of people who were headed to Europe aboard the Airbus A330 wound up in a Midwest hospital instead.
Firefighters and paramedics surrounded Delta Flight 56 after its emergency landing in Minneapolis. The airline says the flight from Salt Lake City to Amsterdam hit significant turbulence as it was flying over Wyoming.
Emergency due to some injuries from severe turbulence.
Preliminary flight data shows at one point the plane dropped more than 1,000 feet. Of the 288 on board, 25 people, including 7 flight attendants, were taken to the hospital.
I was pretty sure we were crashing.
Leslie Woods was on the flight.
I really thought we were going to die. It was that scary. It was like an earthquake. It was just the plane was shaking so hard.
Our flight attendant, who was just right behind me, she went up in the air.
We connected with passenger Joseph Carbone via Zoom as he was about to resume his trip to Kenya. He says the turbulence came without warning.
It came in 3 waves. First one was really bad. The second one was worse, and the third one was incredible. People were flying around. Everything that wasn't nailed down was up in the air.
Modern airliners are designed to safely withstand severe turbulence, but last night's incident resulted in more injuries than were reported in any one of the last 16 years in the U.S.
It's really unusual to have this number of turbulence injuries in a single flight. And we've got to understand why that happened so we can keep it from happening again.
Former NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt.
The bottom line is, if you don't want to become a ceiling ornament, wear your seatbelt.
Your personal belongings at all times.
And we have learned that everyone is out of the hospital tonight. Delta thanked first responders and says it is cooperating with the NTSB and FAA in their investigations.
Kris, we were looking at this and wondering, how could they not know in advance that there was turbulence out there that was this bad?
Well, these pilots and the other planes in that area were actively avoiding the worst of the weather, but thunderstorms can create turbulence tens of miles away, and that's not always visible to the pilots. The NTSB has looked at turbulence as an issue and said information sharing about where pilots encounter turbulence needs to be wider shared, and there are some technology tools that should be utilized that would let them know with a clearer sense where the turbulence may be.
Okay, Kris Van Cleave with the info from Reagan National tonight. Thank you.